Alright, my friends, this week we're going to do the mask selfies. So I've got a couple of samples here and I'm going to show you how they work. So we have a picture. This is me. I've got my brown hair and my blue eyes and I've got my mask. And when I open it up, you can see me. I've got my blue t-shirt on. I'm smiling. And when I close it up, there's my mask. I have another example here of another girl. We have the background. And notice when I open it up, the background is the same. This girl's missing a tooth. We've got it colored in. When we close it up, we don't see her face. Here we have a boy. When we open it up, we can see him. He's smiling, blue shirt, green background. When we close it up, it matches right up. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Now today I'm not going to use a Sharpie because it bleeds through the paper, but I want you to sort of see how this works. So for this fun drawing, we are going to take our paper and we're going to use it the tall way, which is portrait. And we're going to fold the bottom up about a third of the way. So when you look at it, you'll see that it's about half regular paper and half folded paper left over. Come straight down and flip it out. Okay? Now, we have our fold. You can see that it's about, you can see that we're right where the fold is. So it's about half regular paper, half folded paper. Now we're going to go ahead and draw our circle. Sometimes it's easier to sort of float your pencil a couple times. You want to use pencil this time. I'm going to use crayon because it's easier for you to see when I use something really dark. It's hard to see pencil with my document camera, but when I use a crayon or a marker, it shows up really well. So I'm just going to use crayon to draw. You should use a pencil because it'll make it easier to erase when you go to color. So we're going to float our pencil a couple of times and then we're going to draw our circle. And you'll see it makes a better circle. Alright, so there's my head. And I'm going to go ahead and draw a neck on it. Now when I open it up, you'll see I still only have half a head. And that's okay. We're going to open it up and we're going to draw that mask. So what we want to do is sort of put that frowny line right here at the top, almost to the edge of my paper. And that's going to be our mask, is this bottom half. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and flip my paper back over. So what I flip my paper back over and turn it around. And I'm going to go ahead and draw the rest of my face back in. I'm going to draw that bottom half of my head in on the open page. I'm going to put the neck. And then I'm going to put my shoulders. And I'm just going to make them come straight off the page. I'm also going to add a collar for my shirt. And then we're going to go ahead and add eyes and everything as we go. So, if you think about where our eyes are, they're about halfway down. So we're going to draw them right above this fold line because the mask comes over our nose and mouth. So we're going to draw cartoon type eyes today. So we're going to go ahead and draw that straight line. And then we're going to draw that big half circle. Now if you want to just draw another sort of rainbow line and then another rainbow. So we have 3 half circles. The center one is going to be the pupil, which is the black part. The next one out will be the colored part. So if you have blue eyes, this will be blue. If you have brown eyes, this will be brown. If you have hazel eyes, this will be a mix of brown and green. Whatever color your eyes are, that'll be the next one. And then this last one is white. Now we're going to go ahead and think about where our hair would be. So if you're a boy, your hair might be kind of short, right? It might kind of, usually it sticks up a little bit off your head. And we might see your ears. So the ears are usually even with the eyes. So this boy has some crazy hair. Now when you open it up, you'll see again, we only have half an ear. So we want to finish adding that ear on, and we want to add the rest of the face. I'm going to just add a simple nose and a mouth. You could add any details you want. If you wanted to add a mouth that is missing teeth, you could do that. If you wanted to add that tongue, you could do that. We'll add teeth, and we'll just go ahead and put in that bar, and then we'll put the lines in. If you wanted to add that tongue, we just do a line and then another line, and then we color everything behind that black. If we wanted to show a missing tooth, we would come in and color that tooth black as well. Alright, I'm going to add some cheeks too. Mine is really happy. Okay, so now when we close it, our smiles are gone, but the eyes are still there. Now if this was a girl, you may have longer hair, so your hair may come, your hair always comes off your head a little, and we may not even see your ears. Your hair may come, you know, a little longer. Your hair may even come right off the page. I'm just going to do something kind of like this. So we may not even see your hair or your ears, and that's okay too. So we'll go ahead and put this hair in. And then we're going to remember that it comes just above the shoulders. And we're going to go ahead and put that hair in here. And bring it down here as well to just above the shoulders. Bringing it down. Okay. Now you're just going to add color. So you can see that we have our mask. I could draw anything I wanted to do here. If I wanted to do little hearts, I could do hearts. If I wanted to do stars, I could do stars. If I wanted to just do polka dots, I could do polka dots. If I wanted to do stripes, I could do stripes. Do little half dots here. Okay, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. And then we're going to color them in using the right skin tones. If if you have darker skin, you'll use a brown. If you've got medium color skin, you might use a brown, but just color really lightly. And so we'll color all of that in. We would normally color in the tongue as well. Let me get a pink or a red. And this girl has hazel eyes, so you can see the brown and the green. And she has about shoulder length hair, so we can see how it comes down. She's got some bangs. We have a pretty flower mask and our shirt. And you'll notice when you're coloring the background on the inside of this and the shirt and the skin, you'll notice that when you flip it back up, you have to do the same color background on the front side here too. So I'll show you what I mean. If I make my background, say blue, so I'm coloring my background, oh, this is purple, purple. Okay. And I do like a brown skin tone. Some darker brown eyes. I'm going to add some eyebrows too. And you'll see that when I go to flip up my background, let me add the color all the way up. Same thing with the face. Okay, so I've started to get all my colors in. So you'll see when I flip this up, now it's kind of weird because I have this background color on. So you'll continue that same color down the front, here, and again with the skin tone you'll have to bring that on this little part of the mask that shows, and the neck, and then if your ears show you'll have to do the ears, and obviously the hair too. The hair will have to match on both parts. So you're going to color that in completely and we'll see what you get. So we have this one here. We open it up. We have this girl smiling. This one has a cool background with like stripes. When we open it up, we can see that she has longer hair. It goes right off the page. And the striped background continues. This one here, he's got a Batman mask that almost looks like his mouth is open. Green background. And when we open it up, we see the same green background. All right, have fun. Can't wait to see. Have a great